Good evening, Bright Hearts. Good evening. First of all, a very happy new year to everyone. Happy New Year! I am Priyansh Tripathi, and I am the SA for the meeting number 63rd of Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club. Before starting the meeting, I'll start with what is Toastmaster about. Toastmaster International is a non-profit organization which helps you build public speaking and leadership skills. Members deliver speeches, practice impromptu speaking, and receive feedback in a supportive environment. Founded in 1924 with over 270,000 members spread across 148 plus countries. In our usual Toastmaster meeting, we follow a few of the ground rules. Please switch off your mobile phone or put them in silent mode. I'll give you 20 seconds to do that. Please do not crosstalk while the speaker is speaking on stage. Please do not move in the hall or enter or exit the hall. If you wish to do so during the applause. Please be mindful when talking about sex, religion, or politics on stage because these are sensitive topics. Now it's time to introduce presiding officer of the day. She is a true Toastmaster champion. She has won international speech contest, table topic contest, and was the first runner-up in evaluation contest in District 92. She has served in all 7 club officer role and was the area director of Area 112 New Zealand in the year 2022-2023. She has also played lawn tennis in Asian Games. You only told me that. Yes. Please help. She is also being honored with the highest Toastmaster Award which one can ever receive, Distinguished Toastmaster Award. Please help me welcome Queen of Bright Hearts Toastmaster, Distinguished Toastmaster, Arundhati Basu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Priyansh. I loved how the minute he told about tennis, the entire room went silent for a second. Everyone was like, what? Even Priyansh doubted himself. Did I get it? Well, all true. That is true. Once upon a time, I played junior tennis at Asian level. Thank you, Priyansh. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Good evening. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. My God, did you all party so hard that Let's try once more. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
That feels more like Bright Hearts. Right, so for the benefit of the guests in the room today, Bright Hearts Toastmasters is a Toastmaster club that was chartered in September 2024 and is part of District 121, which covers southern Karnataka and Kerala at present. In our existence over the last several months now, we were bestowed with the highest club award from Toastmasters International, the status of being a President's Distinguished Club. While at the club, we've won several laurels in the last 6 months. We recently won the Smedley Award from Toastmasters International for adding 5 new members within our club. So let's give it up for the membership team and Bright Hearts. Well done to Arna, Sayuj and the entire executive committee, but very importantly, thank you to the new members who came on board and allowed us to win this award. Now today is a special evening. Only Rahul can relate to my emotions. As the past president of a club now, given Saturdays through. But today is the day when we pass the charge to a new set of officers at the club. We will witness something that we call the installation ceremony when new club officers will be formally installed. But before we go there, let's hear a little bit from the few guests in the room. They will come in, you can be assured. So let's hear from our few guests in the room. So what you can do is when I call you on stage, you can tell us your name, How did you get to know about Bright Hearts and what are you looking forward to? So since I know her name, I'll start with her. Pragya, shall we start with you?
Hello everyone, my name is Pragya and I am basically from Madhya Pradesh and I have attended few meetings in Bangalore in the Toastmaster Sarjapur and I used to be Toastmaster member but it's like 5 years back so I feel like it's a history now. But yes, I always wanted to come back on this stage because it has taught me a lot during the early days of my career and I found you basically. I was searching on Facebook that is there some group nearby that the people who are meeting so that I can also come and join you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pragya. I can tell you, amongst all the clubs that you have seen in Bangalore, you've now finally landed at the right club to start your Toastmaster journey. Jokes aside, once a Toastmaster, always a Toastmaster. Welcome to our club, and I hope you enjoy the evening today. We also have Poojita. Shall we have you on stage, Poojita?
Thank you for that actually. Yeah, I'm Poojita. I'm a 3+ years experienced software engineer from Andhra Pradesh. I'm currently working in Walmart. I got to know about this club from Varun, one of my friend. Out of 5 different things he talks daily to me, 3 things were about Toastmasters only, how it helped him to reach this level. So I'm just like, I came here for experience and I'm actually liking the vibe here actually. Thanks for inviting me.
Okay. Varun, well done. Well done on bringing Poojita, and we are so glad that 3 of the 5 are about Toastmaster. We try hard to make 5 out of 5 be about Toastmaster. But Poojita, welcome to the club. We really hope you enjoy today's meeting and give us discounts at Walmart later. So, jokes aside, thank you and hope you have a great evening. And then we have, yes, could we have you on stage? Yes. You can tell us your name and how you got to know about Bright.
So, hello everyone. My name is Swapna Jain and I recently shifted Bangalore. So, currently I am working as a software engineer here in Bangalore. And so I got to know about Toastmaster through my friend. He recommended me. We have IDVHU alum, the person that introduced him this club. So this is how we get to know about this club. Yeah. Thank you.
That was Swapna Jain.
Yeah.
Swapna Jain, welcome to Bright Hearts. That's a unique name. I haven't heard that name before, but thank you. Welcome to the club. We really hope you enjoy, and I can assure you that you'll thank your friend by the end of today. On that note, let's have the friend as well. Would you like to come up on stage and tell us who you are?
Hello everybody. So I am Arpit. I am from Udaipur, Rajasthan. I wanted to join Toastmasters since 2 years. I was in Ranchi back then, but there was no active club. So I recently left my job. I was a chemical engineer. I am. But I was working as a chemical engineer, then I have joined a startup here. So how I got to know about Toastmasters, I was in my college, just completed the lecture, and then I saw a person, there were a lot of people around him. So I just went in the crowd and I didn't realize that 40 minutes passed. So then we had a lot of conversation, and on the next day I asked him, okay, I like what you say, just tell me how did you learn it? And then he said that there is something called the Toastmasters Club. So this is 2 years back. So from that time, I wanted to be a part of this. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, Arpit. Welcome to Bright Hearts. Better late than never. So 2 years is okay. And I'm not surprised that 40 minutes passed because we Toastmasters love talking. We can talk all day. But thank you for joining us and hope you have a great evening. Right. So on that note, it's now time to get the meeting started. Today we are going to talk about new beginnings. So before I welcome your hosts for the evening, I hereby declare meeting 63 of Bright Hearts Toastmasters open. So we have two amazing ladies who are going to be the host for this evening. They will tell you that the picture you saw on the poster was a sheer coincidence that they clicked the picture together the previous meeting. Not true. They had already planned that they are going to host an evening together, and that's the reason they clicked the picture. Jokes aside, two individuals who've been putting in tremendous effort over the course of last week. One side, we have a newbie Toastmaster full of energy, lots of passion, and absolutely fluent in Japanese. But today she'll speak in English. And on the other hand, we have another one of our seasoned Toastmasters now who comes on stage every time and absolutely amazes her because her hairstyle changes every week. But also because she hosts very well. So ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your hosts for the evening, Toastmaster Usha and Toastmaster Manjarika. All the best. Here you go.
Good evening, everyone, and special good evening to our guests. I'm Manjarika, and this is Usha, and together we are your Toastmasters of the day, and we wish you all a very happy New Year. Yay! Today's meeting isn't just another meeting. It is very special for many reasons. It is the first meeting of our club for the year 2026. It is also the beginning of the new chapter of our club because we are having the installation ceremony of our new executive committee for our Bright Hearts Toastmasters Club. So a quick question to the audience. Why do we celebrate New Year's? Anyone? Any answers? For a holiday. Okay. Okay. But I didn't have a holiday. Get drunk. Great. Okay, scientific answers. Great. Okay, we had many great answers. Nice. Oh yeah, that's actually true. Originally, it was none of these like parties or getting drunk or anything like that. January 1st wasn't always considered as a New Year's Day. Long before countdowns and celebrations, the New Year was all about survival, as you said, and renewal. People waited through floods, hoped for good harvest, and celebrated when the crops finally grew back. When food returned and life restarted, they didn't just say Happy New Year. They said, we survived, let's begin again. In the early Roman times, the New Year began in March, closely tied to the seasonal and agricultural cycles. Around the world, different countries celebrated New Year's on different times, some in March, some in April, and some in December, until the Gregorian calendar arrived and said, all right, everyone, let's agree on January 1st. And that's how January 1 became the official civil New Year, and we celebrate across most of the world. And yet, even today, many countries don't culturally celebrate January 1st as their New Year. China celebrates the Lunar New Year, which is somewhere late January. Iran celebrates Nowruz. Thailand celebrates Songkran. And in India, we believe in choices. Gudi Padwa, Ugadi, Baisakhi, and many more.
Because a new year is not just about changing calendars, it is about seizing new opportunities to grow, to transform, and move forward with confidence.
So today, we celebrate the past, we embrace the present, and we confidently step into the future with a new year, a new XCOM team, and a brand new chapter for our club.
So today's meeting won't be a regular meeting with the lineup of speeches, table topics, and evaluations. Today's meeting is special. We will be having two segments. The first segment will be the table topics segment, which is a super fun with a unique twist for this meeting. And then we will be having the installation ceremony as a part of the second segment.
And what better theme for this meeting? New horizons, new chapter. Celebrating today while building what comes next. We have to guess?
No, so we will be starting with the table topics.
Okay.
So today's table topic is going to be a little bit different. So we will be inviting two participants on the stage and we will be giving them one topic. One participant will speak in favor of the topic and the other participant has to speak against it.
Say for example, we have participant A and a participant B. Participant A will be given 30 seconds to share his viewpoint on a given topic, followed by participant B, who will again get 30 seconds to present his view. And again we'll have a second round where each participant again gets 30 seconds to build on their arguments.
This means each participant will get 1 full minute to present their case, and finally both speakers will get to wrap up with one-line conclusion to leave us with their final thought. Timer, please note that the red card should be shown at 30 seconds with 5 seconds grace time. So are we ready to begin?
Yes. Are you all ready? Yes. So raise your hands who wants to be the first. I think we'll take two people. So raise your hands who want to come on to the stage.
Wow. Sayuj and Arna.
We'll take some other people.
So it's 30 seconds for?
You speak for 30 seconds. A red card will be raised. She speaks for 30 seconds. Again, you get 30 more seconds to build on. She gets 30 seconds and we get 1 minute to wrap.
1 minute to wrap.
One line to conclude for each one of you. Yeah? So, timer, 30 seconds. You can
So
raise.
who is for, who is to?
You can decide.
Okay.
Okay. What would you like to go for? For?
I don't know the topic,
No.
so I
You
have.
have the topic now. So you have to take a stand and then we disclose the topic.
For.
I'll go against.
Against. Great. So are we ready to see the debate? Yes. New Year is just a date or a mindset. New Year is a date or a mindset.
What's the for?
One can speak for date, one can speak for mindset.
You can pick.
New Year is.
Just a date or is it a
Or a-
mindset?
Or a mindset.
You can pick.
So you can pick whether you want to say, okay, it's just a date,
Okay, I'll go for just a date.
you go for mindset.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. How many of you celebrated the New Year? Some of them didn't, because that's just a date for you, all of us, right? It's even if you work in a corporate world, you don't get holidays. Just have to slog the same way that you slogged maybe 30th of November, 28th of November. It doesn't matter. It's just on a day. It's just a day where people get drunk, yet go into work the next day.
While Sayuj makes a practical point of it being just another day, all of us here are aware that it is the new year. Everybody who came up on stage wished a new year. We humans need the little things to go on. While we won't get holidays in corporate, we still sometimes do get cupcakes. And what is better than having an excuse to get together with your friends, reflect on the past 365 days, and plan ahead? While it is not practical, it is human and should be celebrated.
Well, we celebrate all days. There's Men's Day where we got cupcakes. There was, the Sankranti, Easter, Christmas. We celebrate all the days. And why should New Year be special where you have to plan? You have to plan daily. That's how you become successful in life. Not like New Year's I'll plan and then my resolution goes for a toss. No, you need to plan daily if you have to be successful in life.
It is true that everybody should give their best every day. And everybody should celebrate every day. And everybody should get up in the morning and look forward to the new day. But how many of us actually do it? How many of us actually snooze our alarm for the 5th time before actually getting up? So isn't it nice to have a day dedicated to starting over, where all your mistakes can be forgotten after drinking and all your plans can be put in motion? If you can't be a new self, at least you can have the camaraderie of your friends who are also struggling with the same fitness, education, public speaking resolutions.
So in conclusion, Jan 1st is just a day for you to enjoy and have fun like just any other day. Live your life.
Jan 1st is not just a day. It is a day we get over hangovers and plan for the year ahead and celebrate with friends. And who doesn't want an excuse to do that? Thank you.
Thank you, Sayuj and Arna, for the very fierce and interesting debate. So, volunteers for next participation?
Any? Okay, let's take guests. Pragya, please come. Next. You like to come? Sorry. Shami.
Okay, Pragya and Shami. So, would you like to go for or against?
For.
You go for and you go against. Okay, your topic is it true that whatever you do on New Year's Day sets the tone for the entire year?
Can you please repeat?
Is it true that whatever you do on New Year's Day sets the tone for the entire year?
Yeah.
Okay. Stage is all yours.
I'll go first. Okay. Yeah. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and dear guests. I hope everyone celebrates the New Year very well. So, this January 1 also, I started my New Year with a lot of good activities that made my mind. So, as Arna mentioned, it's not just a day, it was a beginning of a new year for me also. So, I also started the day with a lot of good activities. Technically, I was on air on that day because I did a repline for the first time of my day. So, and that gave me a lot of positive vibes that I feel like, I will be keeping that for my end year. So, I am very supporting for that.
Hello everyone, Toastmasters and the guests. I think that what we do on the first day, it doesn't mean we are going to follow that for the whole year. So I don't support that, because it might happen that sometimes we wake up in early morning and we think that we are going to reuse our day completely, whatever we have written the last day. But it never happens. So how come the 1st of the January can say that it is gonna charge us for doing the same thing for the rest of our year or the life? Thank you.
Yeah, as mentioned, it's about mentality. January 1st is not any special day, but we put the special label on it to get a restart for our life, to get a restart for the year. So it's all about mentality, yeah, but if we keep the right mentality, definitely we can continue the our mindset for the end year, as we started on the year.
Yeah, I think he has already supported my point that if we keep the right mindset or the right attitude towards any day or even for any hour, like today I have decided that whatever happens, I'm gonna come here. Even if I'm feeling sleepy on this Sunday evening, I'm gonna come here. So it's all about mindset, not about the 1st January or any of the January for that matter. Thank you.
Yes, my point was mindset matters, but not only that, like as human, we need a fresh restart. So New Year is the one of the best date for that.
So my conclusion is that whether it is New Year or Diwali or any day for that sense, it's all about when you want to start. Don't wait for any day. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shamim and Pragya, for that nice conversation. I really don't know whether, I just think like if I'm falling on the 1st of January, I'll keep falling the entire year, or it's just a mindset, or is it, yeah. Let's go to the next topic. Who is ready to take the next topic? Rahul. Naam to suna hoga. Rahul. Who's next? Who want to compete with him? Sneha. So is it a compliment, right?
I don't know.
Rahul and Sneha. Yeah. For?
Which one do you want?
Against.
For.
You're against your point.
Okay, then should we switch?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm for.
For? Against.
Against.
Yeah.
Do New Year resolutions actually work?
Okay.
On the stage is yours, all the best.
Okay, I go. On December 30th, I thought, you know what, in just 2 days, New Year's will come. And I said, you know what, I've been sleeping a lot these days, and I've been waking up at 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m. It's time to fix my sleep schedule. So I said, I will wake up early. So on December 31st, I slept at 8 a.m.
Wow.
But nonetheless, I made the decision, and on Jan 2nd, I woke up at 7 a.m. and I fixed my schedule. So New Year's resolutions do work.
I have a contrary point of view. I feel New Year resolutions don't work as much as we really feel that, you know, January 1st come around and we change ourselves 360 degrees. That's not going to happen. One change in date, that's not going to work. Rahul, I'd like to ask you, how much have you stuck to that? Have you slept at 8 o'clock? I remember you asking me for badminton at 10 o'clock in the night. Doesn't look like you're sticking to that resolution. So my point is that you can make all the resolutions that you want, but not necessary that you stick to it year round.
People who lack consistency can't stick to it. I am consistent. and I will stick to it. But also, New Year marks as a celebration of one particular day. New Year acts as a cue for you to decide, you know what, today is the day I make a change. Now, we all say, oh, today I'll sleep at 8 p.m. Today I'll sleep at 10 p.m. But do we do it? No. But Jan 1st, we decide, no, today is the day I change my life. So it acts as a cue for you to change your life. And if you're consistent, you can do it.
It can act as a cue, but it is up to you. You should have the motivation to keep that cue day in, day out, and a lot of different factors matter. I'm sure that you can comfortably make that decision to sleep at 8 o'clock and for a lot of different things. But that's not practically possible, because in real life, you'll be having meetings, you'll be having some parties or some social commitments that will force you to not be able to do that. So I think it's not always very practical to keep New Year resolutions and follow through with that despite having the best cue in the world.
In conclusion, you may have decisions, you may have goals, and you may have a lot of aspirations. But sometimes you need a push. We all have procrastinations, and we all feel the inertia of not being able to move forward. But if January 1st acts as an inertia, take that leap and be consistent.
In conclusion, I feel that don't just wait around for a new year to make your resolutions and to stick to them. Even say something like Feb 1st could be your new year. Could be like a date where you decide enough is enough. I will change and I will make a set of resolutions and stick to them. So that's my message for all you all.
Thank you, Sneha and Rahul. You both made very strong points. It's true. It is always nice to have a small push on New Year's, but it's also good not to wait so long and just start whenever we want. So, who wants to volunteer for next?
Tripti. Anyone else?
We have to decide pehle. I'll go for.
I'll go.
Okay,
Brother's always working. Let's you go.
Okay, you go for. On popular demand.
You will go. Okay. So, Tripti and Priyansh, your topic is: does publicly sharing your goals on New Year increase success? Does publicly sharing goals on New Year's increase success? All the best.
Yes. So does publicly sharing our goals increase success? I go for it because sharing your goals with someone, let's say I share my goal with Rahul, then he might push me to, if I'm lacking in that, just go ahead, you made this goal, you have to work on it. And it helps us to be consistent. If we are lacking somewhere around, let's suppose, I'll share it with her only, and then in the house, and she'll be like, you made this goal on New Year first, and what about it?
Okay, I do not believe that is true. In my opinion, the best person to hold you accountable for your own goals is you yourself. And not sharing it with the world, I mean, it's your personal choice whether you want to share or not. What I believe in is your goal should be close to you, right? If you think you don't possess the power of following through your own goals and giving it to a person, for example, in this case, Rahul and me, then you're not responsible enough, in my opinion.
So for the thing which she shared, I have one very strong reason. If we make any goal, and if we are not sharing it with anyone, that shows us that we are scared, that we are not sharing the goal. And if we share it, that is like, yes, we are having that mindset that we will accomplish it on 31st December and we will be able to make it. We will have that tick mark in our checklist that yes, we can do it.
Okay, Priyansh spoke about being strong and having power. Well, let me tell you, my dear brother.
Yes.
When you make goals, the greatest strengths can come when you accomplish it, and that's what internally build you, get you that power than someone else validating you that, hey, Priyansh, you made this goal to sleep on time and you're doing it. Wow. Wouldn't it be better? Like it's like going on Instagram and putting a picture and getting someone else's validation. Wouldn't it be better if you do it, you see the changes and you continue to do it, and feel internally strong rather than seeking it externally?
In conclusion, I would say that sharing the goal is okay because it's something like she talked about Instagram. She has more posts than me on Instagram. She has posted year-end goals, some 20 slides. And it's okay to share. And now you are talking about not sharing it and having the personal goal. So, mindful about what you say.
Okay. Now that you've gotten me in that territory, the 20 slides posts that I put were the goals that I accomplished, not the ones that I set. So, in conclusion, make your goals secretly, but when you are able to achieve it, then go out and you can share it publicly.
Thank you to the Tripathi duo for that wonderful conversation. I do agree that you can publicly keep your goals and show your goals, but at the same time ensure that you are your own validator for it. With that, who's ready to take the next conversation? And Srinath, who will go for and who will go for against?
You have any preference? Huh? Do you have any preference?
I don't have any preference.
I will go for 4.
4.
Against.
Okay. So the thing is, does staying awake till midnight on New Year's Eve actually mean anything, or is it just a peer pressure?
Can we swap the for and against?
Does staying awake till midnight on New Year's Eve actually mean anything, or is it just a peer pressure? All the best.
So I should speak about either it means something or it's just peer pressure. It means something. Good evening, everyone. I have a very fond memory of a New Year. In my college first year, we were very enthusiastic and we decided we will go to the Marina Beach. My college and the Marina Beach are like 30 kilometers away. We went, okay, just to celebrate along with so many people right at 12. And I can tell you, that is one core memory I will still hold. The second part is, post that we didn't get a bus. And we started walking. That day remains in our memory for such a long time.
If you could have slept that day, you would have been nice today. So it's all just peer pressure. Okay, I ordered on 31st night. I decided that I'll order Meghna biryani, eat one entire biryani, and sleep. That's when these two peers calls me, Priyansh and Rahul. Why? So we are planning to celebrate New Year's Eve, something different. Oh, something different. Can't you guys have any job to sleep? So by that peer pressure, I was forced to celebrate New Year with them.
Yes, I could have biryani in Meghna, Nagarjuna, wherever, and then would have slept. But I can tell you one thing. Even now, when I connect with my roommates, then Vijay Krishnan, Sabari, one of Sabari is in UK, Vijay Krishnan is in Canada. We still speak about that particular day. I'm not sure if I would have got the same experience if I had eaten a biryani and then slept. And these things keep repeating. Last New Year, I spent at 12 with my family. And when my small little kid, 1.5-year-old, saw the fireworks and said, wow, that is going to stay with me for a long time.
Since I am unmarried, these things don't. This doesn't apply to me. I don't have a kid to show, so I have.
Next New Year is.
That is the New Year resolution. So I don't. By the peer pressure only, I am celebrating my New Year's Eve with my friends by staying till awake 8 a.m. in the morning. Who does that? And with the peer pressure itself, I am getting pushed to get married this year itself.
To conclude, it's up to you to see whether it's peer pressure or being social. At the end of the day, we all like being social. That's the very reason we are all over here. So to celebrate the New Year with everyone makes a lot of sense for me.
It doesn't make sense that being in social. It makes sense when you eat and sleep. That's the real thing. Next day you can wake up and be how much social you want. So that's my take.
Thank you, Srinath and Wasim. I guess we can just conclude that whoever wants to be social, let them be social, and others can sleep if they want. So thank you all for the energy and participation today. Let's carry these reflections and intentions together as we step forward.
Yes. So now you all might have got a magical envelope. Okay. So what you need to do is, please write your name outside the envelope, and on the paper which is inside the envelope, write one wish, because trust me, this is a magical envelope. Okay. Write one wish that you would like 2026 to fulfill for you, and then seal the envelope. Please just hold on to it and wait for the next instructions during the end of the meeting. Okay. So yeah, okay, let me tell you again, if those have not got it. This is a magical envelope. So all you need to do is open it. There will be a blank sheet. Write your wish write at least one or two wish that you want to be fulfilled for the year 2026, and then seal it. And yeah, write your name and then keep it with you and wait for my next instructions. So are we starting with this? We'll break now?
We'll break.
Okay, then we will do this 2025 one thing. No?
No, that's after the.
Okay. Okay. All right then.
Okay, with that we have come to the end of the first segment of our meeting. Now let's take a short break. We have chai outside. So, and also don't forget to write your wish and seal your envelope for 2026. We will come back after the break for the second segment.
Thank you.
We'll come back at 5:05.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the chips, the tea, and I hope you all had some great conversation and good photographs for yourself. Now, coming back to the magical envelope that I gave you before we break. Now, please keep it safe at your home. You have to be realistic, okay? Be realistic and make a wish. You can't say I want a Lamborghini or you can't say I want to. Yeah, keep it safe. And then reopen it at the end of the year, okay? And reflect on your journey. See whether your wish has come. Refocus you. So this is a magical envelope. Let's meet in December 2026 and take feedback from you all whether your wish has come true or not. With that, Manjarika, I have a question for you. If I have to ask you, can you describe your 2025 year in just one word? What will that be?
Usha, I would say my 2025 was transformative.
Ooh, that's wonderful. Let's hear it from the audience. If you could describe your 2025 in just one word, Pooja, what would that be? Great. Anyone else? Abhi?
Somal.
Somal? Awesome. Twinchu? Best. Bright. Vibha? Vibha is still thinking? Productive. Sneha? Very promising. Akash? Great. That's nice. Beautiful. Amazing. It's really heartwarming to hear that you all had such a wonderful year 2025.
Okay, so moving on for our first segment, we are privileged to have our area director Harsha Modi with us to facilitate our installation ceremony. So Harsha is a fun-loving, enthusiastic individual who enjoys traveling, meeting new people, and is currently on a journey of discovering the joy of reading. Professionally, she brings over 6 years of experience in project management and is currently working with PwC. In Toastmasters, Harsha has been an active member since 2020 and she is presently serving as the Area Director for Division I, Area 4. With that, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Harsha Modi as I invite her on stage.
Good evening, everyone. And again, I'm here to install the new set of offices. So before I go on with my installation ceremony, I would like to have 2 changes in the script. First, before I call off, I'll be requesting the past president, DTM Arundhati Roy, to come and address to the audience. After that, once when I call all the past officers, I would like everyone, the officers, to say 2 words, or I can tell 2 sentences on how was their tenure on perspective of theirs. It would be in a general Toastmaster part, or it could be specified to your role, but what have you learned? 2 things. Okay, all the past officers. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yes? So by the time Arundhati gives her address, I think all the officers could think about 2 important things what they have learned in this tenure of 6 months. So now put your hands and let me call DTM Arundhati as the past president to address the crowd.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Harsha. Good evening once again, Bright Hearts, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
Like you heard, I'm now past president. Whoa, made it. Well, this would be my last address as the president of Bright Hearts Toastmasters. A reflection of the past 6 months and what a fulfilling journey it has been. As I was reflecting on the last 6 months, and now that most of you are aware that I did play professional tennis at one point in time, it took me back to a tennis match. So let me tell you a small story. I once played a match that lasted 3 hours and 36 minutes. Exact. And then at the end of the match, I lost by 2 points only. This is one of those losses of my life that has stayed with me all through life. It's one of those losses that I could never get out of my head. Even today, sometimes I think to myself, oh, I wish I hit that shot and I won those 2 points. So after this match, when I came home from that tournament, I completely shut myself. I was so sad that I ran the match 1,000 times in my head and reconsidered everything, the way I played, my form, my opponent, and maybe even my life choices. Should I have ever played tennis? And I almost thought, that's it, no more tennis hereafter. As I was navigating through this low phase of my life, I had the support of friends, family. Everybody told me a lot of encouraging things. They motivated me. They told me it was okay, and they said it happens, but I'm going to bounce back and all of that. And one fine day, as I was sitting in my room, replaying the match for the millionth time in my head, my father walked in, looked at me, and said, I think you should go for practice. No feedback, no advice, no suggestion, just 2 words. Go for practice. And he left. And I thought in my head, wow, 0 empathy. Does he not see how sad I am? But it was my father. He paid the academy fees and was the person I could never say no to in my life. So I pulled myself up and went for practice. And the first day I went to practice, I was a disaster. I was not even hitting the shots that I aced at properly. But my coaches were around and my dad said, go for practice. So I kept going. And then, after many months of practice, ladies and gentlemen, is when I got back to playing professional. I played several matches after that, several levels. I won a lot, lost a lot. But I knew that if that day I didn't pick myself up and go for practice, I would never call myself a professional tennis player at that point in life. While all that happened, that incident left me with a very important lesson in life. It taught me that sometimes the trick is to act, is to just act, is to show up and keep going at it. Our 6 months journey in the last term of Bright Hearts has just been the same. Not all days were perfect. Some days we would pull extra chairs because the room was full. And some days we wished somebody should come and fill those chairs to make the room look full. Some days we'd fight for speech slots like a Tatkal reservation. And some days Neville would be scrapping through to get that last speech slot filled. Some days we would fight over whether side A is better or side B is better, and some days we'd be fighting for parking in Hasselham. Sometimes the XCOM team would be so charged and we'd deliver all tasks on time and have a superb week. And in some weeks, we'd all be battling bandwidth and somehow getting over the line. But irrespective of all of that, every single Sunday at 4 p.m., we came here, brought our best selves, cheered every fellow Brightheart, and made sure that the show was running. We acted on it. Big events sometimes were wonderful, sometimes had a lot we could do, but we did all of it. And that is the true essence of running a community club. While quality, mentorship, speakers, education sessions, all of it will happen. But what makes Bright Hearts is that every Sunday we show up and we act on it. Sometimes you just need to act. And because we showed up and we acted on it, in the last 6 months, we've done some wonders. We celebrated Brightiversary, the 1-year anniversary of Bright Hearts Toastmaster, with Sayuj and Devsha at the helm of it and an entire team who pulled out an amazing show. It's an event that I will never forget. Amazing work done by all our members, great speakers, lovely panel, and lot of fun. After a very long time, we finally had another Bright Fest as we were wrapping up the year. And my God, that day, I saw people sing and dance so much that for once I thought we have to host Bright Hearts Got Talent. That's how much talent we have. We also had the ultimate Bluff Master Cup with our fellow friendly club HSR Toastmasters, and what a show it was. 5 absolute stars from HSR and our 5 stars in Sayuj, Nivedita, Neville, Ilango and Vishnu. And when finally Vishnu lifted that cup, it felt like this was something we waited a long time for. We ran speech marathons because we were so excited to give speeches and we never had enough slots. But the good side was, be it 8 speakers, 10 speakers, and equivalent number of evaluators, they were all from Bright Hearts. That's how enthusiastic and interested our members were. We did the right hello very successfully with the tips from Wasim coming every single week that told us how to have better conversations. We launched the buddy group with Madhur at its lead and with all the support from Neville, and so much that some buddy group leads are literally having cold wars with each other to tell my group's better. Well, we'll see which group is better. We filed 16 level completions in the last 6 months. And the best part is the highest number were for level 1 and level 2, which goes to show that it is not the tenured people who are giving a bunch of speeches and giving those level completion awards to the club. It's the newer folks who are consistently coming here, delivering speeches, who are excited and who want to get at it. We added 30 new members to the Bright Hearts family in the last 6 months. And for some of you at Bright Hearts, you might think, of course, we have guests every week. But ask any club in Toastmaster, any tenured Toastmaster, they'll tell you 13 members in 6 months is a huge deal. As much as we thought and hoped that our renewals go well, our additional members were an equal treat. All of this, absolutely all of this, would not have been possible without all of you, the members of Bright Hearts Toastmasters. Somebody always finds the idea, somebody puts in effort, but it takes an entire village to run this community club. So I'd like to first start by thanking each and every member of Bright Hearts Toastmaster for just trusting in this club, trusting in the cause that we all are so passionate about. When I stepped in as president the term, I told each of you that I'll make it a point to have a connect with each and every member of this club to just understand you better. And in the course of my 6 months, I made it a point to talk to everyone, be it during meeting, after meeting, through phone calls or whatever more. And by now, I pretty much know why you joined Toastmaster, what is it that you're trying to conquer, how is your work life going, and how many of you are deciding to switch companies, how's your professional life treating you, how many of you love bike rides and reading books and God knows what else. But that has been the most rewarding experience of my presidential term. Just getting to know my members better. It's been so amazing to build those connects that today I can literally say, oh, this one's gone home because it's somebody's wedding. This one, if you want a gift, give her this because she likes this. And that's exactly what I was looking out for. Whatever we achieved in the last 6 months would not have been possible without a stellar executive committee that I was absolutely blessed to have. Neville and Madhur, who made sure that everything related to education is taken care spot on. Week on week, they worked tirelessly but made everything happen. We had Arna and Sayuj, who nailed the membership space, made sure every guest has an amazing experience. We had Abhishek, who kept the PR flag flying high single-handedly. We had Wasim, who not only published amazing MOMs, but redesigned the entire landscape to give us a great recap each week of our meetings. We had Anmol, who ensured finances are in spades to run the meeting. And then we had Priyansh and Sangam, the two best SAs any club can have, and we are so thrilled to have you. So to my entire executive committee, thank you very much. I'd also like to take a moment to thank our fellow buddy club, HSR Toastmasters. And today we have 3 past presidents of the club and 1 up and coming. Where did Srinath go? So he's gone to get ready to be the president. But thank you, HSR Toastmasters, for always being there for us, for supporting us no matter what we are trying to drive. I'd like to also thank our very own area director, Toastmaster Harsha, who's always available, so friendly, so approachable, and just on time to ensure we don't miss anything. Thank you, Harsha. And to the entire District 121 and Toastmasters fraternity who supported us, been there for us every single time that we've reached out to them. Very finally, I would have to thank our immediate past president and my dear co-founder, Toastmaster Akshay. Without Akshay, there would be no Bright Hearts in my life. It's because of him that Bright Hearts happened, and wow, it's one of the things that I cherish the most. Akshay cheers for me and gives me feedback both at the same time. No wonder he's the evaluation champion. He takes it so seriously in personal life. But jokes aside, I think we all can agree that Akshay is a constant for everybody at Bright Hearts. He's there for all of us, for everything we want to drive, for all initiatives, for all events, and he's got a unique form of energy that only he can have. So Akshay, there wouldn't be Bright Hearts and this address had it not been for you. So thank you very much. Very finally, to the incoming team, under the very able leadership of Toastmaster Mani, a homegrown area director and incoming president, the only thing I would tell all of y'all, you coming in as leaders of this club at a time when this club is very well established. And I know you will take it to even greater heights. You will make sure that we see a lot more bright things happening at Bright Hearts. What I can tell you is, not every day will look the same. There would be days when things would be better than what you expected. There would be days that would be just perfect, exactly the way you planned. And then there would be days when there would be some things that would fall short. And it's all okay, because it's all a part of the process. So no matter how your days look, no matter how the journey goes, make sure you learn a lot, you enjoy the process, but very importantly, show up, act on it, and keep it going. It's been one of the most rewarding, fulfilling, and emotional journey of 6 months for me to serve as the president of a club that is very, very dear to me, our Bright Hearts Toastmaster. So for the new term and new incoming officers, I wish you all the very best. I know you do very, very well. Just be there, act on it. And like my dad said, go for practice. So go for the meetings. We are all there to make sure things happen the right way. Because no matter what, you should always know that the bright way is always the Bright Hearts way. Harsha. Thank you.
Thank you, the immediate past president, to sharing a lot of insights about the 6-month tenure, how Bright Hearts went. So I have some couple of things to say about Bright Hearts, which I'll cover in my area director's address. So before that, now officially, let us start our installation ceremony, the one which we are waiting for. So as we know, we have gathered here for the installation ceremony for the Bright Hearts Toastmasters Club. And it is a time to change the guard in the club. And it's my honor to serve as the installation officer and install the incoming club officers for the tenure Jan 1st, 2026 to June 30th, 2026. Now, before I start the installation procedure, I would request all the outgoing officers to rise wherever they are and continue with the 2 sentences or the 2 things what they have learned in this tenure. Starting with the SAS, Toastmaster Priyansh Tripathi and Toastmaster Sangam Ramula.
One thing which I would say I learned in my 6 months of term with Arundhati is that every single thing matters. It could be a small thing like a balloon, which we started, and then we ran to just get the new one. So every single thing matters in a meeting.
Good. Thank you. Sangam.
One thing I learned from my role as an associate secretary is the commitment and dedication which every member and every ExCom member puts in every day.
Thank you. Now coming up with our secretary, we have Wasim.
So my major learning was through observation of how Arundhati and the entire team are meticulously doing the things. And the second one would be how design can make an impact. My agenda was to redesign the MOM, and I've just shared the numbers with Arundhati. Like say, before revamp, 6 meetings, the lights were like 4, 5. After revamp, it was all 2 digits for the next 6 meetings. And that was the major learning from still as the power team.
Great. The financial manager of the club. Okay, Anmol is not there. Fine. So Anmol was the treasurer of the club. Coming on to our public relations, we have Abhishek Mishra.
User empathy means knowing your user basically. And Arundhati always knew when I am going because there was always someone was there to fill me up and take photos.
Thank you, Abhishek. With this, moving on to the VP membership, we had Arna Gupta and Sayuj.
The two things I learned were first how much fun it is to interact with every single writer. The laughs we shared, the little memories, knowing what's going on in people's life. It was more of an excuse to talk to people, and I truly enjoyed that, and I would like to take that forward. And the second thing is how big things get built. When we look at Bright Hearts now, we see a full room and a decorated stage, but we did start in Iris Cafe. And seeing how much work goes into the small things and that make the big things, like the MOM, the meeting setup, arranging the chairs, that is always something that will stay with me, and I'll always respect every single one of you.
Thank you. Sayuj.
I used to think I hate people. But now I've realized I love them because each one is different, and getting to know each person is a different thing, understanding their needs, understanding their emotions. And there's a lot of work in the XCOM in Bright Hearts, but there is also equal amount of learning. And that's the biggest learning that I have.
Our VP Education team is not here, but it was run by Neville Shah, and we had Madhur. Now, the last but not the least, we have our president, Arundhati Basu.
I think the one learning that I had during my tenure that I'm going to take back is, if you have the right people to support you, you can do whatever you want to do. I think I had the best set of XCOM, amazing set of members. You just had to say we want to do this, and there was always somebody to take it forward, interested, enthusiastic. And the second thing I learned is even small appreciations go a long way. I saw that in my 6 months, and I think it's okay to say well done when you think something is done.
Thank you so much. So I would request all the outgoing officers to stand wherever they are. So dear officers, you had a successful term, and you would be extremely proud of serving your members in your respective offices. On behalf of Bright Hearts Toastmasters Club, Division I, Area 04, District 121, and Toastmasters International, I appreciate you for your hard work and successful work for this term. And with this, under this tenure, I think it's already announced, but still, under this tenure, your club has gone 2 major achievements. First, the major participants for the Crescendo 2026. And second is, from the Club Growth Director Office, you have been awarded as the Smedley Award. And I believe in this coming tenure, it's more awards to come to Bright Hearts. So with this, I hereby discharge you from all the duties and responsibilities from your respective offices. Please give the outgoing officers a round of applause for the wonderful service they have rendered to the club. Thank you. You may have your seats. Now, coming on to our newly elected officers. Now, let's welcome all of them with a round of applause, starting with our Associate SAA, Somil Gupta.
Somil!
our SA, Devsha Patnaik. The financial manager of this term, Vibhor Srivastava. Our associate secretary, Varun. The secretary, Sangam Ramola. The associate VPPR, German. It's not there. VPPR, Tivanshu. Associate VPPM, Pooja Barik. The VPM, Priyansh Tripathi. The associate VP Ed, Aditya Patnaik. The VP Education, Sayuj. And finally, the President, Mani. So now, I'll step down here. So okay. Now I would request all of you to just be down the stage, and as I call roll wise, you can come and take the oath with me. Gavel? This is the gavel. Okay. Starting with the SA for the club. I would like to call the Associate SA, Somil Gupta. With some introduction, so he's a software engineer and have passion for running, badminton and swimming. With this, the SA is Devsha Patnaik. She is an HR professional and a former national level table tennis player. So with this, the SA, your responsibility include arrange the meeting room, maintain club equipments in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meeting begins, make sure that all relevant educational and PR materials are displayed, attend to special equipment needs, greet the guest, and help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will. One by one you can.
I will.
I will.
Thank you. Now, you may pass on the gavel to the next officer. We have the club treasurer, Vibhor Srivastava. He is an entrepreneur, done schooling from Madhya Pradesh and loves to play chess, table tennis and badminton. As the club treasurer, Your responsibility includes keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce when it's time for the members to pay the dues, explain the due structure to the members, collect the dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues on time to the Toastmaster International World Headquarters. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will.
I will.
Thank you. You may pass on the gavel to the next officer. The club secretary. The team of club secretary has Varun. He is a senior modern engineer. He is an avid reader and a badminton enthusiast. Followed up with the secretary of the club, Sangam Ramola. He is a network planner from Dehradun. He enjoys playing badminton and visiting temples. As the club secretary, your responsibilities include maintain an accurate membership roster, work with the treasurer to ensure that new member application and dues get to Toastmaster International World Headquarters as soon as possible, submit the new club officer list to the Toastmaster International on time, work with the treasurer to submit your club's semi-annual report and dues to Toastmaster International on time, and provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will.
I will. I will.
Thank you. Now, you can pass the gavel to the next officer. Now, from the club president, public relations, we have Jurmin Ahmed and Twinshu. So since Jurmin is not there, VPPR Twinshu. He's a software engineer from Raipur, loves to explore new places, talking to friends and watching movies. With this, the role of VPPR. Your responsibilities include attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club and its members in as many medium possible, online or offline, enlist your fellow club members in the PR activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. Regularly recognize members' achievements with method announcements,
ఇది రావట్లేదు
emails and articles that you submit for the district bulletin. Will you
చేసేసాను
perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will. Thank you so much. Now you may pass on to the gavel to the next officer. Now it's time for the membership group.
Hello.
So where we have Associate VP Pooja Barik. She is an advocate hailing from Kolkata, the city of joy. In her free time, she studies human psychology.
నాది కాదు ఇక్కడ పెట్టాను అమ్మని
Family.
అది ఛార్జింగ్ లేదు ఇక్కడ నా దాంట్లో లేదు అది
Membership, we had Priyansh Tripathi. He's a software developer from Lucknow, the city of Nawabs, auto enthusiast with a passion to know about the latest technology and gadgets. As the VP membership, your responsibilities include lead the club membership building efforts, help members with any requirement during their journey, listen to their grievances and provide emotional support if possible. While the VP of PR motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly give new members application and dues to the secretary and treasurer. Personally greet the guest, provide them with membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and get a personal invitation to become a member. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will.
I will.
Thank you so much. Now you may pass on the gavel to the next officer. We have Associate VP Ed Aditya Patnaik. He is a strategist by profession, enjoys watching science fiction and thriller movies, and loves traveling. followed with the VP Education, Sayuj. He is a principal delivery manager who manages people at work, spices at kitchen, and expectations everywhere else. So as the Club Vice President Education, your responsibility includes gain commitments from the members to set educational goals for themselves, assure that club members are aware of schedule of meeting rules, plan the meetings that will assist members in meeting their individual goals, work with the club members to keep meetings fun and well run, ensure all members adopt to pathways, work with your members to ensure that they submit their application for educational awards promptly, represent your club at area and district council meetings, and as a second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the club president is unavailable. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Please respond, I will. Thank you so much. Now you may pass on the gavel to the club president. Toastmaster money. As the president of the Bright Hearts Toastmasters Club, you are the chief executive officer. Thus, you should preside at all the club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new member and meets the needs of the current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that amongst the resources available to your commitment towards fellow club members, club executive committee, area director, division director, district 121 leaders, and the officers of Toastmaster International Headquarters. Toastmaster money. I hand you this gavel as a symbol of power and authority that your club has given you during the term of the office. Please use it wisely and restrain. Remember, you are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feeling, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club which everyone will be proud of. Toastmaster money. As a member of Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive committee and your club members to make this vibrant and rewarding club this term and help every individual with honesty, loyalty, and empathy? Please respond, I will.
I will.
Thank you so much. Now I would request all the officers to go back and take your seat. With this, we have installed all the officers, but the most important segment of installation ceremony is still pending. This club or any club in Toastmaster cannot even work without its members. So now it's time for the leaders as well as for the members to take the oath for the betterment and growth of Bright Hearts. So I would request all the members to stand wherever they are sitting. Dear members of Bright Heart Toastmasters Club, your officers team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of its ability. To be the best Toastmaster club possible and to meet the needs of all its members, your club needs active participation from each member. Do you as a member pledge to work together with your officer team to make Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club the finest Toastmaster club it can possibly be? Please respond, we will. We will. Thank you so much. You may have your seats. By the authority vested in me as the Area Director for Area 04, Division I, District 121, it's my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers installed in their respective offices. Thank you with this. Now, our installation ceremony has come to an end, but at last, I have few words to say as an area director. Being as a part of a corporate club since this 5 or 6 years, I started my journey in Toastmasters. It was really difficult for me when I was given the area director role for Area 04 and having 3 corporate clubs but 1 community club. I never had been in any community club. I had been only watching you getting awards. We could meet sometimes in the division meets, area meets, but did not get a chance to interact exactly to know what exactly a community clubs, how it works. And the time when it was given to me as an area director, I was very nervous. I was really very nervous because corporate challenges, corporate ways, I can deal with. How about community club? And Bright Arts, HSR Toastmasters. Personally speaking, these 2 clubs are the 2 enthusiastic club in District 121. Do you agree or not? Yes. So, being the enthusiastic club and coming up with different mindsets of people, it's very difficult to handle that whole situation. Starting up with getting the membership, then second, how you can take your finances to get the dues on time. But in this 6 months of tenure, I never felt that your club has struggled a lot for this because you had great officers with you, great members with you who had held you and supported you to achieve this success. And I personally recommend, now whenever somebody asks me, I stay in this location, but which would be the club you would suggest me for, having an experience meet? It's only 2 clubs which comes into my mind, HSR and Bright Arts. But yes, I would say as an area director that this tenure, let us focus more on extending our help with our people to the other clubs. Having joint meetings with some corporate clubs where you can let them know what are the ways they can run a meeting. So I would, tell all the officers, the VP Education, the VP Membership, or the VP PR to get into, to find some clubs, corporate clubs that might be not struggling or which is struggling, whatever it could be, just to come up and help these clubs to know exactly what could be a different way of conducting a Toastmaster meeting. Second, I would also really love to have some people from this club as for my area as the helping hands in some way, like for like for PR activities, for engaging members, like host. So because we are coming up with lots and lots of other conferences, and also some other initiatives have been planned from Division I, which is yet to come in the 6 months. So try leveraging that. Try to be a mentor, mentee, wherever it's possible, expand your roots, and then know exactly what Bright Hearts can do apart from having a great meeting here. So, earlier, anybody remembers there were 3 C's which I mentioned 6 months back in my area director tenure, which we have to focus as our district mission. Anyone except money? Anyone? Any one C also, if you could remember? Commitment. Okay. Sorry? No. Collaboration. And the third was community. So let us commit to help other clubs also of our district to achieve that success. Second, the community. Now, Toastmasters is something where we all have to sit together, know exactly what are the challenges we are facing. So let's grow this community by talking and expanding our roots. And the third was collaboration. So this tenure, personally, I want to see Bright Hearts having more and more linkers meeting with some corporate clubs so that you can give them insights. So with this, I would really thank everybody here in Bright Hearts for making this club a great success in the 6 months, and more to come as your area director, and I'm always available for any kind of help you require as a member, as an officer, or any guest. So thank you for making this 6 months the best one. And yes, one more thing which I really felt proud of during our DOTP when we had, and it was really proud for me when they pointed out saying that Bright Heart has the maximum number of participation for Crescendo. So that made me really proud in all those, in the terms of all the area directors and division directors were there. So thank you for this. And I just see this the coming 6 months more and more progress. So thank you. And with this, I would like to call our newly elected president, Toastmaster Mani, for his incoming president address.
Thank you so much for our area director, Harsha Modi, for that successful installation and your valuable words. And thanks to all of you for that loud cheer, which is always close to my heart. From my side, good bright evening to all of you and a happy new year. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. I have a question to all of you. Not about new chapter or new horizon. What comes to your mind when you see lights, decoration in this room? Celebration, party, excitement, fun, brightness, happiness, bright hearts, Toastmasters meeting. Awesome. Thank you so much for your words. But for me, when it comes all of this, it remembers me the fire. The fire that ignites inside an egg, which makes the little chicken, the chick, come out to this new world. While I was watching this incident from my classroom, from the neighborhood building, and my professor teaching about the electronic circuit to rig up about the rectifier, which is present in our home inverters or the computer CPUs. I did all that laboratory experiments, and I have powered it on with a battery switch. immediately the output is fully sparks. Slowly the fumes came out. It was all because of the incorrect connection of a component called capacitor. But that failure, the capacitor failure, let me understand there will be a cotton inside that capacitor. And it kind of made me a hit on the confidence. For some time, when it is about electronics, I always used to go aside. I used to corner myself. But slowly, it happened to come out from my own shell and make sure that, yes, I can also do well in this subject. And it made to become a one-night stand man in my college hostel just before the exam days to discuss about the electronic subject. It made me also stand towards the top 9 in my college and walk towards the campus placement. How many of you remember when you visited the first corporate, first day? Great. Awesome. With that twinkling smile or that spark in eyes, what am I going to do in this organization? That was the feeling I had. Then I was being assigned with the assignments in terms of talking to computers in their own programming languages, which is more C, C#, and REST. And I was doing fairly good with that. And that led me once again into my own comfort zone of talking well with computers. When I used to question myself, am I growing? There will be humans as well around me, and I need to learn how to talk to humans as well. So that made me to search about this public speaking platform and led me to start on HSR Toastmasters platform. HSR Toastmasters, when it comes, it's close to my heart, where I grew up my public speaking skills, leadership skills, done some executive committee roles, worked along with our Toastmaster Rohit, and also interacted with our members of Tripti, Rahul, and the other HSR Toastmasters. There as well, I was doing fairly good, kind of pushed me to a stage of my own comfort zone. And I thought I will try something different in the club, but due to the corporate responsibilities, which you always know, it comes roll on and on and on. And it has demanded my 24/7 work activities in my office. Then it happened to take a break. The first thing that came into my weekend after that break is Toastmasters. I walked in immediately to HSR Toastmasters on that particular Saturday. And they are all like welcomed each and every person. We had that hi, hello. There was one person with that long hair, which came to me with that bright smile and gave me a card, which I remember even today about welcoming to Bright Hearts Toastmasters invitation. Then I thought, okay, a new club, meeting on Sunday, let me walk into the venue and see how it is. Then it happened to meet a person. In my phone contact list, it is saved as Division B PQD, Program Quality Director. To give a gist for everyone, it was an extended Division B club, council group, where I got a chance to interact only through phone calls, but I haven't met that person. But that day, it happened to meet distinguished Toastmaster Arundhati, along with all the sparkling faces in the Bright Hearts Toastmasters. Then came a twist. Which club to join? They're all doing great. They are like beautiful girlfriends with all the qualities having what it requires. Already everyone knows, due to a lot of following, I hide my face on social media. How to tolerate these following? Then I've had some offline discussions, then came up with a situation where whether to go back to the club where I grew up or to go to the club where there are certain unseen things. I was not aware about how chartered club functions. I was not aware about the process, what it takes. And I saw there was a challenge in that. And that made me to stand and come to Bright Hearts Toastmasters with that warm welcome by all the Bright Hearts Toastmasters. And during this particular term, as we have seen all the accomplishments what this club has done, we heard through our area director and through this executive committee successful tenure. Thank you once again to our distinguished Toastmaster Arundhati Basu and all her team, the executive officers, for making this such a happening club. And thank you so much for your wonderful contributions to it. That actually reminds about the things where I grew up in this Toastmasters of Bright Hearts, became SA Sergeant at Arms, a path breaker, and the current area director. I don't think these things would have happened without that choice. Each and every speech, every responsibility that has taught me to stand where am I right now. And it helped me to learn many leadership lessons as well. Majority of the people, when they say, they call these as wins, but I call these as the wings. The wings that Bright Hearts Toastmasters helped me to visualize, and taking that learning, and as the new elected president of this Bright Heart Toastmasters, the vision which I have is wings. And my leadership lessons taught me that there is no fun flying alone, but there is fun when we give those wings to others, to all the Bright Hearts, and fly together. The term wings, which stands with an acronym of W, which is about welcoming new members and the new ideas. The I, which is about continuous, which is about ignite the consistent learnings. And the N, the most important, which I love to give, is nurture leaders. It is always good when we have together a bunch of members, and I visualize taking this platform by my executive committee leaders in this particular term as the cue of Bright Hearts presidency by our Sayuj, by Pinshu, by Vibor, by Debsha, by Priyansh, and by Sangam. And the associates making their sparkling achievements and bringing them to the executive officers by our Aditya, Varun, Pooja, Jurmin, and Somil. Moving on to our next acronym, which is G, right. So it is Grow Creative. So we also have thought, as our area director already mentioned, we wanted to grow creatively and collaborative ways with new ideas and passing our executive committee initiatives as well. And the S, which is about soar with success. Celebrating each and every Bright Hearts. celebration and the wins. That's where our bright hearts grow and shine together. All this time, it has reminded me being into the comfort zone. But the spark, the ignite, which has led my college achievements or my own personal Toastmasters achievements, I wanted to pass on these wings, which I felt maybe growing these wings in the comfort zone is a question to all our members to be of the same, or it is taking those wings with igniting that belief, where beliefs create the sparks and the sparks that grow the wings. Wings not to stay where you are, but wings that take you to major heights. Are you all with me? Yes. Thank you. So this is our wings and the vision for our up next term. I'm sure all my executive committee leaders are up to help each and every member grow in this journey. For this, there is our theme line for this term, where we are coming up with our own mobile wallpaper to help each and every member to come up with this theme line, which is ignite the bright heart spark, together we leave our mark. Can you all say it with me? Ignite the bright heart spark, together we leave our mark. So I am sure at the end of June 2026, every Bright Hearts will live with their own impression and their mark in this Bright Hearts Toastmasters. With that, thank you so much for trusting and belief and your voting and making me as an elected president. Thank you so much. I hand over the stage back to our area director.
Thank you, Mani. Now, I'll take 2 minutes. How many of you have watched the movie 8 AM Metro? 8 AM Metro. Have anybody watched this movie? Only you. Okay. So, there's a scene in 8 AM Metro. If you get time, it's available in YouTube. So, no need of getting any membership of any other OTT subscriptions. Yeah. So in 8 AM Metro, there is a scene where that person who is the main character of the movie has his friend who got it, he made his friend, I think, during the metro, and that's 8 AM is because they obviously meet during every day at that 8 AM metro only. So there, what happened, that there's another person, they were having a coffee and suddenly somebody comes suddenly and there's like, you know, my wife is, I just had said once that, you know, you prepare a good dal. And now she's preparing, every day she's preparing dal. Okay. So this was a statement said by somebody, some stranger who came and just went in between these two people. And this person who was the main character was like, why has that person come and spoken? We don't know what would be the use of telling these things. Then once, at the end of this movie, it says that it's all, you know, that boundaries what we have created in ourselves. Saying that if we know this person, we will only go and talk to this person. We sometimes restrict ourselves from talking to others, right? But Toastmaster teaches us through the membership. How does a BP membership works, basically? who has to go and listen to the members, know exactly what the members need is, how we can help that member to come up to this community. Yes, am I right? So that learning, which I will say that all of you please come out from all your comfort zone at any point of time, whether it would be your professional front, it could be your personal front. Just step out from our comfort zone and go with the success path. Yes, and but I would really suggest that you should go and watch that movie once because it's really a very good movie. So thank you, and I'll now.
So small token of gift from all the bright hearts.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We are on duty. Thank you so much. Now I would hand over the mic to our TMODs.
Thank you so much, Harsha, for facilitating our installation ceremony. And we are confident that our new XCOM team will lead Bright Hearts to even greater horizons. So initially, our plan with these magical envelopes was that people will write their wish and then keep it at home as a reminder for their wish for 2026. But our friends from HSR gave me a suggestion, like why not we open one of our best members of the club's magical envelope and find out what their wish is. And we have this one particular envelope was passed around. It is none other than our co-founder Akshay's envelope. So are we ready to open this? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, any guesses?
Yes, please.
Any other guesses? Come on. Yes. Girlfriend, marriage. All marriage only. Anything else? Huh?
Running goals or reading goals?
Running
Running
goals
goals and reading
Great.
goals.
Cut his hair.
Cut his hair.
Cut his
short.
hair.
Never.
Never? Okay.
Grow his beard.
Okay. It is written to get married in 2026.
Okay. Now let's keep this laughter going. We have a very small fun activity, and the name of this activity is Leave It or Take It. Okay, as we step to 2026, you decide whether you want to leave it or you want to take it. I'll call out few words. You clap once if it is something that you want to take it to 2026, and you don't clap if it is something that you want to leave behind. Okay? Ready? Confidence.
Leadership.
Fear of public speaking.
Procrastination.
Curiosity.
Patience.
Focus.
Laziness.
Who's that? Discipline.
Optimism.
Creativity.
Gratitude.
Unlimited social media scrolling.
Mindfulness.
Laughter.
Adventure.
Healthy eating. Great. Amazing. It's so energizing to see that you all are ready
With such
to
a
take the
positive-
next step to step into 2026 with such positivity, clarity, and purpose.
So
Now,
we will open up the voting for the best table topic speakers.
so, Priyansh, please vote for the best table topic speakers as well as the meeting feedback. The voting links are there on the screen. You can scan or you can. Can we pass on to the upcoming president over? No. Please, essay, have we got the
one vote?
One vote.
Oh, but we should also vote.
Yeah, if you want, you can vote. Always you can vote. So give me a thumbs up if you've finished voting.
Essay, have we got the required number of votes? 2 more, 3 more.
We'll keep voting. It's okay. It's okay. We can start. Okay. Done? Okay.
Okay. With that, thank you all for your energy, participation, and positivity today. Let's carry these reflections, intentions, and smiles with us as we step forward together.
Have a wonderful year ahead again. And may I now request our presiding officer to take the meeting further.
Money, 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 money.
Thank you so much for the cheer once again. And thank you so much for keeping us engaged to our hosts for the day, Manjarika and Usha, making sure that the new year begins right with all the goal list, with new chapters and new horizons. Let's hear it for our host of the day. So now moving on to, as we already hear, like there were very successful achievements did by our members. How about celebrating and recognizing those all achievements in their speech journey? So for that, now we have the certification distribution, where may I request our area director to please come on stage. So here now I will be reading out and calling out the names. May I request those members please come on stage. It's okay.
What if it falls?
Yes. First, the level 1 completion by Toastmaster Twinshu for achieving presentation mastery. So the second, Toastmaster Pooja Barik for achieving level 1 of persuasive influence. So we have our Toastmaster Vishnu Pradeep for his achieving level 2 of persuasive influence. Today he is not here. Moving on to our next Toastmaster, Toastmaster Dipsha, for achieving level 3 of dynamic leadership. So we have our next Toastmaster, Toastmaster Anna Gupta, for achieving level 3 of engaging humor. You can read it out.
So it's for Mani Kumar for achieving level 3 of engaging humor.
So we have our next distinguished Toastmaster Arundhati Basu for achieving level 5 of persuasive influence.
Group picture. Oh, okay.
Thank you. So now, thank you so much, everyone, and congratulations to all the winners of the certificates. So moving on to our announcements, my sincere apologies, we'll be slightly running late. I hope everyone won't mind for it. Yes. So moving on with our first announcements, where we will be having our club level contests of international speech contest and table topics contest on February 1st, Sunday, same place, 4 p.m. And we will be having the second set of contests of humorous speech contest and evaluation speech contest on February 15th at the same venue on that particular day, 4 p.m. Are we all set for that contest? Yes. So there is a registration form already open in our group. So I would like to see all the nominations from all the Toastmasters and giving a tough challenge for this contest. Moving on to our second announcements, which is to all our executive committee leaders, where we will be having our second club officers training program on coming January 11th, Sunday 8:30 at Electronic City Siemens. So up next announcements going to be announced by one of the cutest Toastmasters of this club. Not one, I think 2 Toastmasters. So may I request our Toastmaster Priyansh and also Toastmaster Manjarika to come on stage and announce that.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. As we are stepping into a new year, we are going to have a newsletter of the term July to December 2025 with the title Looking Bright Ahead.
This edition focuses on choosing positivity and looking at the bright side of things as we move forward and leaving negativity behind.
To bring this theme to life, we are looking for 3 volunteers who would like to submit articles for the newsletter.
And we are also inviting members who would like to contribute to the overall creation of the newsletter beyond just writing.
If you are interested, please get in touch with me or Manjarika within the 2 days. Articles have to be submitted by 10th of January 2026. We look forward for creating something inspiring as we look bright ahead. Thank you. I will hand over the mic to Mani.
So I hope everyone geared for our newsletter, upcoming newsletter. I'm so interested to see what comes and who are all featured in that newsletter. So moving on to our next announcement, which comes from our secretary person who is so much committed and so much unique in our club. Put your hands together in welcoming Toastmaster Wasim to make his announcement.
Good evening, everyone, again. So I am with a set of giveaways for last month's MOM activity. Okay, so I will go by meeting number. So for meeting number 62, it is Arna Gupta. 61, we didn't have takers. For meeting number 60, we had tough competition between Akshay, Twinshu, Sangam, and I think Sayuj. And the winner is Sangam. And for meeting 59, which is Rhythm of Life, the winner is Sayuj. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for actively participating. Back to you, Malik.
So now I got one new announcement from our Vice President Education desk saying a good news to all the members who are all awaiting for their speech slots that we are all going to have a speech-a-thon on coming January 18th. And the speech slot will be opening on this Wednesday, 8 p.m. in our Bright Hearts Toastmasters WhatsApp group. So now moving on to our meeting winners, where our host has made very unique way of saying for and against. So out of that, today we have our winner for the best table topic speaker, Toastmaster Anna Gupta. Congratulations. So when we heard all the table topic speakers on stage, I was like in a confusion, who is going to be the topmost? And all the speakers have well done with their spontaneous speeches and spontaneous talks. And congratulations, Toastmaster Anna Gupta, for making that podium finish for this contest. So with that, I hope I have done all the announcements. Our XCOM team is sorted, and wish you all the best to myself, my team, and to all my executive committee leaders, and to all the Bright Hearts Toastmasters. I'm sure this year, 2026, going to bring something unique, something new, which makes you very memorable with the new chapters and the new horizons you all will grow in this 2026. With that, I declare this meeting number 63 as closed.